You old witch, I will teach you a bitter lesson.
Mama Obiora was known for one thing, her sharp mouth. When she spoke, people listened. When she shouted, even goats ran away. She had only one son, Obiora, and she loved him more than anything in the world. To her, Obiora was not just a son. He was her pride, her crown, her whole life. She cooked for him like a king. She praised him like a hero. She protected him like a baby. Because of this, Mama Obiora believed one thing strongly. No woman was ever good enough for her son. Any woman who came close was already an enemy. When Obiora finally married Nana, the house changed. At first, people thought peace had come. But they were wrong. Mama Obiora moved into their home. And from that day, peace packed its bags. Every morning before the sun rose, Mama Obiora was already awake, looking for trouble. If Nana woke up early, Mama Obiora complained. If Nana woke up late, Mama Obiora shouted. If the food was sweet, she found fault. If the house was clean, she still complained. In that house, happiness could not rest. Because every morning, trouble woke up before the sun. If Nana cooked well, Mama Obiora would complain. This soup has no taste. Is this how your mother taught you? If Nana kept quiet, Mama Obiora would shout. Why are you always quiet? Are you planning something evil? If Obiora smiled with his wife, Mama Obiora would cough loudly and say, So now I am invisible in this house? Mama Obiora sent Nana on errands from morning till night. Go and fetch water. Wash my clothes. Buy pepper from the market. Come back and clean the floor again. Sometimes Nana did not even rest. In front of neighbors, Mama Obiora insulted her. This girl does not know how to behave. My son married the wrong woman. Obiora loved his wife, but he was weak. Instead of defending Nana, he always said, Please manage my mother. She is old. She does not mean it. Nana tried. She endured. She prayed. But one night, the pain became too much. She cried till morning. The next day, without shouting, without fighting, without saying goodbye, Nana packed her clothes and left the house quietly. When Mama Obiora saw the empty room, she smiled. Mama Obiora was happy. She went around telling people, That girl ran away. She was stubborn. Immediately, she started looking for another wife for her son. I need a calm woman. A quiet one. Someone I can control, she said. Immediately, she started searching for a new wife for her son. She asked women in the market. She asked neighbors. She asked distant relatives. Everywhere she went, she said the same thing. I need a calm woman. A quiet one. Someone I can control. Not someone who would talk back. Not someone who would complain. Not someone who would stand strong. Then one day, she met Susu. Susu was different. She spoke softly. She smiled gently. She greeted elders properly. When she greeted Mama Obiora, she bent slightly and said, Good afternoon, Mama. Mama Obiora watched her closely. Susu did not argue. She did not raise her voice. She did not ask many questions. Mama Obiora's heart became light. Inside her mind, she laughed. This one is butter, she said to herself. I will finish her. She did not know that butter can burn a hot pan. The first week after marriage, Susu seemed like an angel. She woke up early every morning. She cooked the food with care, smelling sweet and delicious. She cleaned the house until every corner sparkled. She greeted Mama Obiora with respect, morning and night, always bowing slightly, always smiling softly. For a few days, it seemed Mama Obiora had no reason to complain. But old habits die hard. Mama Obiora began again, finding fault with everything. "Why is this rice soft?" she snapped one morning. "Why are you sitting like a queen?" she scolded. "In my time, wives woke up before the cock crowed." Susu only smiled. She did not argue. She did not raise her voice. She stayed quiet, letting Mama Obiora release her anger. One morning, Mama Obiora tasted the food and frowned. Her eyes narrowed. Without warning, she poured all the food into the trash. "Go and cook again," she shouted. "I am not your mate." Susu looked at her calmly. She did not shout back. She did not frown. She simply nodded and said, "No problem, Mama." Then she walked into the kitchen and started cooking again. The very next day, Susu cooked early. The firewood crackled softly. The soup smelled sweet, rich with spices. The food was hot and fresh. She carefully served it to Mama Obiora, bowing slightly in respect. Mama Obiora tasted one spoon, and immediately spat it out. "This food is rotten. I cannot eat this rubbish," she yelled. Susu nodded quietly, her face calm as ever, and carried the food back to the kitchen. That evening, Susu cooked again. But this time, she did something Mama Obiora had never seen before. She locked the kitchen door. No shouting. No threats. Just a quiet, calm statement that her rules had begun in this house. Mama Obiora knocked frantically on the bedroom door. But Susu's voice came calmly from inside. "Mama, since you do not like my food, please don't eat it. This is my husband's house. If you don't like my food, you will have to stay hungry." Mama Obiora froze. For the first time, she felt that the house might not be entirely under her control anymore. Mama Obiora pounded on the door. Her fists rattled the wood. "Susu, open this door," she shouted, her voice sharp and loud. Her face was red with anger. Her eyes blazed. From inside, a calm, steady voice answered. "Mama, since you don't like my food, please don't eat it. This is my husband's house. If you don't like my food, you will have to stay hungry." Mama Obiora's mouth opened. She could not believe what she was hearing. Her anger rose even higher. "I will report you to my son," she screamed. "You will see. Obiora will punish you." Susu's calmness did not waver. Behind the locked door, she smiled softly. Softly but confidently, Susu said, "Mama, you know your son believes I am calm and gentle. Even if you report me, he will never believe you. You brought me to this house yourself. Because you said I am gentle. I have never complained to him. So please, let peace reign." Mama Obiora froze. Her hands trembled. Her chest heaved. For the first time, she realized she had gone too far. The power she always wielded so easily over her daughter-in-law was gone. And Obiora would trust Susu over her. That night, Mama Obiora lay in bed, thinking of the locked kitchen and Susu's words. She stared at the ceiling. Her stomach growled. She had no dinner. For the first time, she slept hungry. And in her heart, she knew she had finally crossed her boundary. When Obiora returned from work, Mama Obiora rushed to him. "This your wife?" Obiora sighed. "Mama, why now? Susu is very gentle, you know that. In fact, you brought her to this house yourself. Because you know she is gentle. I have never heard her complain. Mama, can we allow peace to reign, please?" Mama Obiora was speechless. Her own words had trapped her. From that day, things changed. Susu still respected Mama Obiora. But she was not foolish. If Mama Obiora shouted, Susu said calmly, "Mama, please don't talk to me like that." If Mama Obiora lied to Obiora, Susu spoke the truth. If there is a problem, let us talk like adults. Obiora started noticing something. For the first time, the house was peaceful. No crying. No fighting. No drama. But Mama Obiora was the one losing sleep. One day, Mama Obiora shouted at Susu in front of visitors. Susu stood up and said softly but boldly, "Mama, I respect you because you are my husband's mother. But I will not allow anyone to treat me badly in my own home." The house went silent. Obiora stood up. "Mama, this is my wife. Please respect her." Mama Obiora opened her mouth. But no sound came out. For the first time in her life, she met her match. From that day, Mama Obiora became quiet. Very quiet. She had learned a hard truth. Not every quiet person is weak. Not every patient woman is foolish. She had tried to rule the house with fear and insults. But Susu had shown her that respect, calmness, and courage were more powerful than anger and loud words. And in that house, for the first time, peace truly began to reign. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment and tell us, which character taught the biggest lesson? Your support helps us bring more African epic stories and life lessons to you every week.